Joining us now is former Secretary of Defense and former Director of the CIA, Leon Panetta. Thank you very much for joining us. How does it happen that the White House is not informed of this?
Well, it's clearly a mistake that Secretary Austin has apologized for and taken responsibility for. Look, he's done a great job as Secretary of the Defense. There's no question about that, particularly with a lot of difficult issues that this country is facing. But he's a critical part of the chain of command when it comes to national security. And it is important when he is incapable, for whatever reason, of assuming his duties, that the president certainly and the National Security Council be informed of the fact that he has been hospitalized. Somebody dropped the ball, and hopefully it won't happen again.
It is a huge ball to drop. Even Kathleen Hicks, his deputy, didn't know he was in the hospital. Can you help us understand what exactly is at risk if the defense secretary is incapacitated and there's a breakdown in communication of that?
Well, as I said, he is a very critical part of the chain of command when it comes to national security. He's responsible for defense decisions. He's responsible as part of the team that looks at nuclear issues if something needs to be done there. So it is extremely important to have a Secretary of Defense on duty. They, you know, as a former chief of staff, we made clear to cabinet members that if they were for any reason incapacitated, that they had to inform the president and they had to inform the White House. Hopefully, that will be the policy of this at White House as well.
Everybody is allowed a certain level of privacy when it comes to health issues, but he is the defense secretary. What does the public deserve to know about his condition? How much detail?
Well, you know, I operate on the basis that the truth is ultimately going to come out as to whatever problem he's facing. And it's probably better to come from him than to have it be reported through others. I think it's important right now, particularly because he was in the intensive care unit. He was rushed there in an ambulance. He obviously was suffering a great deal of pain as a result of this elective procedure. So I think it is important and part of his responsibility to inform the public as to exactly what problems he was confronting and make clear that they will not in any way interfere with his duty as Secretary of Defense.
If you were President Biden, would you have asked for his resignation?
No, I don't think so. I think, you know, my approach was that every cabinet member is entitled to one screw-up. This was a mistake. He did apologize for it, which is unusual in Washington to have somebody accept responsibility for having done something like this and made clear that it will never happen again. So I think when you put all the pieces together, that he's still somebody who has, without question, done a great job as Secretary of Defense, and he should stay on the job.
Secretary Panetta, thank you very much for joining us.